Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the VG Pierce. I'll be coming at you with a Champions Cup playoffs preview, and we're going to take a look at the 16 teams that have made it to the Champions Cup, and we are going to get right into it. And I am one of the admins for the league here, so I do have a little bit of a backstage access. But, you know, this is all pretty much open knowledge to everyone out there. Let's get to the Champions Cup. I think the difference is I do get to see who is going to be the members and who got the invites. So these are all the teams that have made it from the Champions Ladder in the first season. And what it is that every one of these guys are going to be representing one of each race, and then they're going to have 3 wildcard teams that just solely depends on their record and nothing else. And here we are going to take a look at all of them, and we are going to take a look at the people who got invited as well, who hasn't accepted their invites as of yet. But we are going to take a look at them, and yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And starting off, we are going to have a bad choice. He's going to be coached by Mins202, and I do have a little bit of a thing over here that tells me what place they are in, and so I'm going to try to pull that up real quick. Bear with me, but we are going to start off with that High Elf team. And here we go. Champions Cup. Here, as we see it. Where's that little chart I had? I should have pulled this out before I began. Alright, here we go. Yes. Okay, so here we go. We are going to start off with that man there. Mins. And he was starting off with his High Elf team. He is going to be representing the High Elf team, and he actually ended up 5th in the Champions Ladder. So let's go and take a look at him. He is going to be a level 20 coach. It doesn't really matter. That's just how much multiplayer you played. And as you can see here, his blitzers nicely all leveled up. Mighty Blow with tackle with those guys here. Thrower with the sure hands with that block on him. Don't forget, he's already got that safe throw. So he's already going to be hooking and throwing it to the catchers here. And quite literally, they all own all of the SPP. So, do they throw the ball? Yes, they do. Yes, they freaking do. And it's all pretty much going to these 2 gentlemen here. I dare not speak their names because I will screw it all up. But here we go. He's got +1 in movement allowance. And this one here with the +1 in agility. Don't forget, he does have that strip ball. This one's got leap even. So, watch out for this guy. Thinks he's a war dancer for some reason, but you know, he might give a war dancer a little bit more run for his money, but he doesn't have block on him though. That will be a little bit of a downfall. Jumping in there and then wah! Strip the ball away. Alright, well, that's gonna be that for a bad choice. Not too bad of a choice right now. We're gonna take a look at here the Dreadful Pennies. And the Dreadful Pennies, he's coming in as a wild card team, but he's actually number 2 in the Champions Ladder first season, so don't discount him just yet. He has all kinds of wins. Actually, you can take a look at how many wins he has. Statistics say he's got 63 wins, 23 draws, 11 losses. Don't forget they have aging enabled for these guys, so they're on the cusp of actually retiring. So what is it, 96, 101 games already. What was it? Yes, 100 and oh great, 80. No, sorry, 86. Yeah, 97 games. So he's really on the cusp of some of his guys retiring. So, better watch out for that. They usually retire around 100 to 120 games, something like that. So some of these guys might not actually stay in here much more longer. Who will it be? But first, he is going to have his flesh golem, Bruna Croft there. Look at that. Tackle, Mighty Blow, and guard for his flesh golems. This guy's got dodge. What in the world is that all about? But hey, you know, that's going to work out pretty nice. If he does get hit, then he just, you know, defender stumbles, no problem. He's going to dodge out of that, no problem. And here we are going to also have guard for his 2 whites. Definitely going to be necessary. And this ghoul right there, +1 in strength with the guard ability, sidestep. Man, this guy's ready to rock here with the sure hands even. Look at this guy here. He's got 93. Look at this guy though, 217 SPP for that werewolf. Pretty much going to be a lot of the reason why he's going to have a bunch of SPP is because, you know, how can you not get lots of injuries and also with that high movement allowance, get himself to the touchdown area. And slam it down, win one for the team. He's got 9 movement allowance, so he's going to be a real threat to actually make a bunch of one-turn touchdowns even. Wow, sidestep, plus 1 movement, and he's got that jump up ability, so he can't be stopped, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this guy. He's got 30 player and kick for that zombie here, and the rest of his guys looking pretty good. What's this Fen? Random Fen for Dr. Jekyll and Duval. He's number 2, even though he came in as a wild card team, coming in number 2 in the Champions Ladder here. So Javelin, Rodents of Regret. Take a look at him real quick. He is coming in as a wild card team, but he is in the 8th position of the Champions Ladder. So watch out for this guy. But his guys are a little bit beat up. He's got a pretty low team value here, 1380. But you know, when you're facing up against guys who have what 2,000 team value, that's like 600 expenditures. He can get like star players, he can get wizards, he can get Bloodweiser babes. Huh. Alright, Roads of Regret right here. I love these guys. I love Skaven team. He's got, let's see, he's got the 3 gutter runners here, 4 gutter runners, thrower, storm vermins. They're just scattered all over the place. They're throwing me off a little bit. So he's got his full team. Yeah, sure, he's missing line rats, but what Skaven team isn't going to be missing out on those line rats? And here we go. Take a look at the statistics here. 55, 10, and 18. So he's not too much in danger here of actually getting out of guys due to aging or anything like that. So that's going to be pretty good stuff. He's got what, diving tackle for this gutter runner, definitely necessary here. And then he's got this gutter runner with the skill here, 2 heads mutation. That's right, add 1 dodge. So definitely can go through those tackle zones like they're nothing. Eat those tackle zones up. Strip ball for that man here as well. So he is definitely going to be a bit of a dual threat coming in here, mainly for defense, I guess. But here he doesn't come. He doesn't come with his rat ogre, but that's all right. I guess that's what he's purchasing with his money. He's probably just going to get those rat ogres out, whip them out, you know. Why not? He's gonna have lots of inducement money, so go ahead and buy a rat ogre, right? All right, so we got here Zippy75, the Dark Elf team. Go Darkies! All right, and we're gonna take a look here. Which one did he come in with here? CL Anti-Bats. He's coming in number 11, Zippy75, but he is gonna be representing the Dark Elf team race. Thank you. Oh, look at this guy. He's got the right stuff here. Runner with that accurate, sure hands and the dodge, so he can definitely be a running and passing threat. And look at that, definitely going to be useful. Dodges for everyone, block as well for his lineman with that dodge. So you know what, did he make use of the agility skill ups? Yes, he did. He went with the dodge and with the block. I kind of like Russell personally, but you know, block's just as good. He does have tackle, so a bit of a bashier kind of coach, I do believe. Take a look at the statistics here for him. 64, 25, and 33 losses. That's the great thing about playing in the Champions Ladder, right? I mean, you can lose a bunch of games but still be in contention. 181 casualties inflicted by his team. 2 successful interceptions. 21 kills. Look at that. Yards running 8,000 and then 1,500 yards passing. So he's not necessarily a guy that does too much passes here, but look at those catches, 244. So maybe he does, right? Maybe he does. Look at this, 4,669 blocks. You know, when you take a look at that, statistics right there, and you just kind of compare it with a necromantic team like that, as you can see here, 7,000 yards rushing, but here, as you can see, 4,200 blocks succeeded as well. So these are the kind of stats that you really got to look for here when you're going to be looking at all the teams if you're going to be playing in the Champions Cup playoffs. But definitely, this will give you a real good cue of how they're going to be playing. And as you can see here, half the blocks done by the necromantic team. So definitely going to be something that is more known for the throwing, I think. And just not, he's definitely going to keep his guys away from the line, I think. Alright, oh, and that's actually the Skaven team. Oops, let's go back to the Dark Elf team. So this Dark Elf team here, That's what I meant here. Look at that, and he has 4,600 blocks succeeded. So that's kind of what I was going on. The Skaven team is the one that didn't do that many blocks. Kind of got thrown off a little bit. But here, yes, as I was going to compare, the blocks are about even, as you can see, about 4,000 each. So both the Necromantic team and this Dark Elf team loves throwing those blocks and getting those KOs and even death injuries going for his guys. So definitely a big one to look out for. +1 in strength, linemen, and Witch Elves in full effect right there. He's actually missing one more Witch Elf, but no problem, no Assassin for his guys either. Tackle for his guys. I really like how he's leveled up his guys here. Guard for his blitzers whenever possible. I think if you're playing a Dark Elf team, that is seriously considered is to have that guard ability. Lineman with that dirty player, you never know. You might want to get some guys, key guys out. But you know, I do believe that this Dark Elf team is ready to represent. Go CL Anti-Bats. VG is looking out for you, okay? VG is looking out for you. Stupid Materials, coached by World Zitar, and he is going to be representing the Orc team at the 28th place of the Champions Ladder overall. But he is #1 in the Orcs, though, okay? Not to be confused or anything like that. He does have a Black Orc that's going to be out of commission. Let's go ahead and see what kind of injury that is. A little bit of a misclick here. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Yes, it's just going to be an MNG. No problem. Does have a Blitzer. Oh, man, these guys are a little bit beat up here. He's got a Blitzer here, down in armor value. He does have the +1 in agility. Look at all these +1 in agilities, actually. So he's got not 1, 2, 3 Blitzers with that +1 in agility. That's tremendous here. He's also actually got grab as well for his guy, and then stand firm. So he's going to be standing firm, just grabbing you and throwing you out the touchdown. I don't know. Just throwing you out the pitch right there. Just throwing you out there. And he does have another blitzer. It's going to be down a movement allowance here. Stand firm. And then +1 in movement allowance for this thrower. That's really great here. And he's actually got the 3 spaces here. That's definitely needed for the thrower here. The kickoff return, that is. Fend for that thrower as well. And then we have a lineman with the Mighty Blow and guard ability. Hey, you know, whenever you can get that strength up, might as well do it. He got it for both, actually. So not just one, but twice on his guys. So get that guard and that Mighty Blow. 2 guys with dirty player. Is he a little bit dirty, guys? I think he is. I think he is. So take a look at the statistics. 34 wins, 5 draws, 10 losses. Actually doesn't have too much games played as compared to the other teams, but definitely going to still be dangerous with his +1 in agility Orcs. Somebody call somebody. I think we got elves here underneath the helmets of this Orc team, Rosatar. He's got a little bit of a hacks team here. The Lizard Man team, let's take a look at those guys. Hey, recently the World Cup, they just won it, I think. Let me check that little statistic out, right? Soldados, the Lizardman team, and he is going to actually be representing the Lizardman race at the #9 position overall from the Champions Ladder. Looks like some Ruski letters here, so I can't read any of these names at all, but that's alright though. He has lots of wonderful skills here. Piling on Pro, Tackle, and Juggernaut for that one Saurus. He's got block for 4 of them, and no block for these 2 gentlemen, unfortunately. I'm not sure what happened to these 2 guys, but it's definitely something tragic. I'll tell you that much. +1 agility Skink. That's always going to be a extreme threat. He's got the sprint, and he's also got that sure feet. I believe that is sure feet. Yes, it is. And he's got that jump up ability. So wow, a huge threat. It's going to be this man. I'm not even going to talk about the name there, but 214 SPP out of because he's at the max level, guys. 7 is the max, and he does have a Skink just right underneath him. -1 in armor value, but whoa, so sidestep here with that sure feet sprint. But he's got diving tackle, so he's going to be the man that's going to try to stop any of the guys trying to split press his front line, and then sidestep and block. Kroxigor here with the break tackle and the stand firm and the guard ability That's right. He is ready to rock here. Wow. 3 rerolls, 1 apothecary. Take a look at the statistics here. 51 wins, 11 draws, 16 losses, 3,000 blocks. So actually doesn't have too many blocks on him. Not like the Dark Elf team or even the Necromantic team. But, you know, when half your team is speedsters like the Skinks, who needs to do blocks, right? Alright, so here we go. Wood Elf team. He's actually got a guy that's leveled up. He didn't even bother leveling him up. But he's got catchers with +1 in agility. Guard for this catcher right there. Another one here with +1 in agility. Tree Man. He just got his level up. And it looks like he got grabbed for his guy there. Pretty good stuff here. And with the diving tackle for this War Dancer. So he's going to be a real pain in somebody's side. Strip off for this other War Dancer. This catcher got this level up. I guess kind of masking what he's doing here. Vigente, let's see here. He is going to be representing the Wood Elf team in the number 3 overall position. The Miraliano Owlers here. There we go. And statistics say that he has loads of games played. 63, 20 draws, and 14 losses. That's a bunch. And like I said, that's pretty close to retirement age too. So these guys might not be staying in here for long haul, but that's alright. It is going to be a round of 16 playoffs. So what's that? They got the round of 16, the round of 8, 4, and then 2, and then 1. So 5 games. Just need to hang on. Nobody retire in 5 games, and he'll be good to go. But if he does, he'll be missing some big weapons here. Big weapons. The Bone Marrow. Oh, no, actually not Bone Marrow. Bone Bearers, coached by Yogi. And Yogi is going to be coming in to represent the Undead team in the 13th place overall Champions Ladder. And as we see here, another guy here with that grab. Is that grab? I think that's grab. Yes, it is grab. I knew it. But I was just double checking because I see so many people with it. Pretty crucial when I guess you have lots of guys there with sidestep ability. And he does have another mummy. He's got the break tackle piling on for that. He's ready to put that, you know, throw his shoulder, throw his arm in there. +1 agility, white as well. So this man here could do some hitting as he's going to get himself into position to hit, really. That's what he's going to do. And then sidestep for that ghoul and then tackle, wrestle for that ghoul here. So this man here is the ball hawk. While this man here, he's just going to be sprinting down the pitch. He might actually get thrown to by the white. Dirty player for this zombie with that kick ability for that one. Block and tackle. Take a look at the statistics here for his games played. 56, 23, and 27. So that is a humongous amount of games played. What was that? 106 games right there, I think. What is that? 70, 90, 106. Man, my math is fast and good. That's a lot of games, and that does mean that some of these guys may retire. Whoa. Maybe it will be not the mummy. Not the mummy at all. We don't want to see that. So Coach Yogi, you're gonna be you're gonna be a little bit in danger, but that's okay. If you guys stay up, 5 games. That's all you need to do. So +1 in agility, you're gonna be good to go. 3 TV rolls, 10 fan factor. Wow. Au fait moi mal. So I believe that is do your worst or something like that, or I forget what that translates to in French. But boy, he is going to be another Wood Elf team jumping in here to represent. He's going to be coming in as a wild card team, but don't forget though, wild card doesn't mean that he came in last or anything like that. He is number 7 overall from the Champions Ladder, but whoa, look at all these guys going to be a little bit injured here. This lineman with 2 strength, hey, you know, it's okay. He's got 5 agility, and with that leap ability and this arm thing, I don't know what that strong arm. So he's got the strong arm. So just in case it comes down to it, he could just huck the ball down. You know what? I believe he could have got Hail Mary for that, right? He could have got Hail Mary, but I guess he wanted to be a slightly more accurate when he did, you know, try to chuck the ball down the pitch. So with that, this is going to be his main thrower, I believe. He does have that leap, so he is pretty threatening. War Dancer there. one of them with tackle, and that's it. So I think looking at all the red here, this Wood Elf team really suffered a lot of injuries to his guys there. Tree Man with the +1 in movement allowance. So that's, hey, that's great. So now when he gets up, right, he can just, no, actually it takes 3 to get up. So, but still he'll be able to move around a little bit faster, right? I mean, 3 movement allowance, that's pretty hacks. The fastest tree ever. He's not gonna win any marathons or sprints or anything like that, but boy, he's definitely got something in there. Sidestep here with the +1 in movement allowance here. Well, actually -1 in movement allowance with the catcher, and then another one with -1 in movement. Boy, these guys love getting their kneecaps crippled. I guess I don't blame any of the teams that are playing them, because anytime I see a Wood Elf team, I just want to get the fellas on. +1 agility for that lineman here, so he's shaping up to be a real threat, but not as good as the other Wood Elf team, I'll tell you that much. 3 team reroll statistics here. Let's take a look at how many games he's got. 58, 16, and 21, so he's actually played quite a good bit. Not as many blocks had been done by his guys, and he has definitely sustained a bunch of death. Look at 34 guys dead. And how many Wood Elf War Dancers has he lost? A good bit. The pros at dying, and it's going to be coached by Gerber. That's right, he's going to be representing the Norse team in the 22nd position of the Champions Ladder. Take a look at his team there. I love the Norse team. Very dangerous. Anytime you slice it, the Ulfwerner, he's got that +1 in strength, and that is really nice, especially when you're a frenzied man. And he does have block for them both as well, so these guys definitely going to be setting themselves to be some big time killers here. And this one here with the break tackle even, so he's definitely going to be extremely dangerous. You think he's tied up and you forget about that break tackle, and it's going to be lights out for you. Berserker with the piling on, +1 in strength, dodge, tackle, and loads of funsies. Wow, look at this guy here. He's just ready, itching to go here. Berserker there, and looks like he does not have his second Berserker here. So interesting there, but you know, armor value 7 catches up to you a little bit, right? So that is what happens to the Norse team. Let's see what this guy's going to be out. He actually had +1 in armor value, but he's going to be out for the next game. -1 in movement allowance, and that's it right there for this guy. Mark the big guy. He ain't too big there when he's going to be down a movement allowance, but you know, that's why you stick him in the front, I guess, right? Tackle, dirty player for his 2 guys there, and that will do it. Pretty much heavy on those front lines there. Statistics say he's got 35 wins, 11 draws, 8 losses. Check that out, actually. So level 2 enhancements, no enhancements built, but he did buy it, pretty much sinking his team value to 150. After 150,000 gold coins there, that's when they start adding TV to your guys. So I believe that is why he purchased it, and getting ready to get something. Probably going to get, you know, the thing that helps add injury rules, adds to the injury rules when they get hit out of bounds. That I think would be the best thing here for the Norse team. So here's something that y'all I don't think can see is the invited teams there. So we're going to take a look quick at the invited teams. Now these guys may not jump in there, but I'm pretty sure they will. They just haven't accepted their invites, but this could change in the near future, and we're going to take a look at them anyways. Muldripster, this is going to be the #1 necromantic team, I believe. Yes, it is the #1 team in the Champions Ladder. Loads of games played. #1 overall, but as you can see on his team there, loads of just regular zombies. But maybe it is to maybe counterbalance the T value, maybe. But as you see here, his werewolves +1 in movement allowance with the dodge, sidestep, and also the sure feet. Actually, yeah, he's got the sure feet even. Yeah, so he's ready to go sprinting. He's ready to go sprinting down the pitch. +1 in movement allowance, sure feet. Sure feet though. I don't know, back-to-back ones. I've seen them before. Sidestep, dodge for this werewolf. Lots of agility skills earned for these guys there. And then the white mighty blow here for that light, and then another one with Mighty Blow with strength and the tackle ability. So, boy, hopefully these guys don't play against, you know, somebody like the Skavens or the Lizard team, because look at all these guys with Mighty Blow. Gregor the Haunter and Panache Patch. Look at these guys. Mighty Blow, guard, tackle, pretty much equal in skills until this guy here ruined the thing. I bet you he thought long and hard. Oh, should I get dodge for this guy? Should I get it? Because, boy, he got the +1 in movement allowance and he couldn't pass that up. So, might as well make him a little bit quicker there. But, boy, his zombies are a little bit behind there. 3 team rows. Statistics there. 91 wins, 8 draws, 13 losses. He's a machine, man. A machine. Well, his guys are starting to retire, I'll tell you that much. And it is going to be ouch time pretty soon. Almost 5,000 blocks succeeded for his guys. Only 17 deaths, so that may be a good reason why he is going to be at the #1 position. Not too many guys went out with death injuries, even though he's got a lot of guys with the armor value 8. And now we are going to take a look at this human team. And I think it's going to be RP93 Haiju. And we are going to take a look here. He is going to be representing here the human team. It's going to be coached by Debaser, and he's going to be ranked at the 34th position overall from the Champions Ladder. And this human team is going to be in for it, I think. If he doesn't have a bunch of linemen here that could support and help out in blitzers with guard, then he is going to be in a little bit of trouble. But yes, thankfully he does have linemen with guard here, and also the blitzers also with the guard. Pretty much anytime you take guard for humans, I think you almost should do it, especially in the ladder games. And +1 in agility for this catcher. So wow, this guy is going to definitely be a big threat here with that sure feet. I bet you he probably used this guy for decoy, because the other man here, 10 movement allowance with the guard sidestep. So 82 SP feet for that guy, as you can see. Whew, too bad we can't see how many games they've actually played. Can you? I don't think you can. I don't think you can see how many games they have actually played there. So now that's going to be too bad. But as you can see, his guys are a little bit, you know, humans need guard. That's what I'm going to say. Statistics there, as you can see, 36 wins, 16 draws, 18 losses, 12 kills inflicted. That's the difference. But 22 deaths here, only 2,700 blocks succeeded. That's what I'm talking about. Human teams, average teams will be average. Chemical warfare. Oh yeah, Lord Thorlasius. Oh yeah, he's going to be representing the Skaven team. This is going to be the proper one. Ranked number 6 overall here from the Champions Ladder. Take a look at his team roster. Mighty Blow here for the Storm Vermin. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. +1 in movement allowance for his Gut Runner. These guys, they made me want to fly, baby. And these guys are going to be looking like they are going to do that, because look at this guy. He's got sprint and that sure feet. He's just threatening to make a one-turn touchdown at every turn. McCheese. Talk about that guy there. He is McCheesing it all the way to the touchdown area. Gutter runner with the +1 and strength. This guy has definitely been talking to the Warp Stone. He's not only just been, you know, licking it. He's been hugging it, sleeping with the Warp Stone at night. That is what he's doing with the Skaven team. I'll tell you that much. Kick for that lineman, pretty much a necessity here for his Skaven team. And then wrestle for his other line rats. Take a look at the statistics here. How many games? 50 wins, 11 draws, 11 losses. And I do believe it would just start off strong here. Ever since he got the +1 in movement allowance for the Gutter Runner, he has just been wrecking fools, I bet. Look at that. That's a huge one here. There's Dauntless for this Gutter Runner as well. No, Shadowing. Oh, that is really good here. Shadowing skill for that Gutter Runner. That's pretty lethal right there. So and diving tackle. So diving tackle and shadowing. Whew. That's lights out. That, my friends, is lights out. The Banter Bus, and it's going to be coached by Lupak. He's going to be having his Chaos team in there. He's going to be representing with the Banter Bus. And as you can see, he is nicely leveled up. He's ready for this challenge here. He's got his Chaos Warriors, both of them with Claw and that Mighty Blow. Oh boy. He is ready for that pomp action soon, but he doesn't have the piling on yet. But he does have that claw and mighty blow. I don't think he's going to get the piling on, especially considering he's got the block, tackle, and guard. Probably this one here is going to be. I don't know what else you can get, but they're pretty rocking right here. Claw for all of his Chaos Warriors, stand firm. So these guys are pretty much the guys that just stand there and take the hits, while these other guys make sure that they are going to be falling down. Beastman here with claw, mighty blow, guard here, as well as dirty player for this Beastman, +1 in agility. Beastman, you asked me who's going to be the ball carrier. This man right here, and look at that. He actually gave him sure hands to start, and then after that got the extra arms with the +1 in agility. That is tremendous for a ball carrier to have that +1 agility at the end there, and then a Minotaur with tentacles. Is that tentacle, or is that? Yes, he's got tentacles here. Yes, that is pretty nice. So he's got the tentacles here for his Minotaur. Oh wow, that is pretty beastly with the Juggernaut and the +1 in movement allowance for that Beastman, Anthony Hopkins. Wow, statistics, as you can see. We're going to take a look there at the statistics. 50 wins, 18 draws, 18 losses. He's got a successful interception, 3,000 blocks succeeded. Definitely going to be kicking some rear. Chaos team looking pretty good. I feel sorry for anyone that's going to be in his way. Duck, the luckiest ducks. And as we can see here, he is going to be representing the Bretonnian team, ranked number 14 overall there. And look at his guys. Nicely leveled up and a full roster, as he should go with. Loads of Yeomen, or should I say linemen, for his guys, and then the guard tackle here, and then he's got diving tackle for this blitzer. Whew. And then he's got the guard for that man there, and definitely you pretty much want to go with the guard for your blockers. I mean, it's almost like it's just like having a human team, right? You know, the blitzers get guard, and then linemen get guard whenever they can. And that's pretty much the same premise here. And then the linemen, they're pretty much fodder, so you get, you know, dirty player with them, and here wrestle for that guy. So that is the usual play for this Bretonnian team. +1 in strength here. The anti-bash team, they are rearing up. Maybe we might see Chaos versus Bretonnian in the first round. That, my friends, could be something. 2 team rerolls. Might have to rectify that in a little bit. Statistics though. 49 wins, 8 draws, 18 losses for this Bretonnian team, and as you can see, 56 touchdowns sustained and loads of casualties sustained as well. So pretty much all of the Yeomen, or should I say the linemen. I'm so used to calling them Yeomen, sorry. And here now the last team, Wish I Were Skaven. It's going to be the Dwarf team coached by Come On Mac, and he is going to be representing the Dwarf team. Dwarf team here. Actually, yes, it is going to be representing the Dwarf team, and I don't know what place he's come in at, because I do believe that the Dwarf team that was supposed to come in was actually, he deleted his team, and so this is going to be the next best team that comes in, and I'm sure he's not, I'm sure he's a little bit surprised himself, but why not? 2 rerolls. You know, really the biggest thing you need to look out for is, does he have the proper referee rest area? And he does not. He does not have the referee rest area. He just has nice weather, guys. Nice weather. And oh boy, I think that was a little bit of a misplay there. But should have got the referee rest area. But I guess he doesn't have a death roller anyways. Still though, it would have been nice to see. He is going to be, what's his team value? 1440. So he's going to be down a bunch of team value. So he is definitely going to have a death roller every chance he gets. And he could actually bought a whole bunch of bribes. So I don't know. Probably could still get that death roller in a little bit, but he needs to win one more game. Probably should have got that death roller. Why didn't you get it, man? Oh, well, this Dwarf team, I don't know. Well, he does have kickoff return for this runner, Fend, and the sidestep dodge for his runner. So that's a pretty lethal combination for this runner. He's going to be very difficult to stop, actually. So that's pretty nice for him. That is pretty darn nice, actually. Blitzer there with the dodge and mighty blow. This guy took dodge every chance he could get, did he? That is a very interesting dwarf build here. Very interesting. Mighty Blow for just about everybody though, so he's still a kill team, but just not without his Death Roller. Statistics though, only 29 wins, 11 draws, 9 losses. That's right, guys. If you want to make it to the Champions Cup, man, you might as well just play the dwarf team. Represent. Come on, he needs better representation than this. But hey, you know, I feel good about his team. I feel good. You know, if he gets a really good matchup in the beginning, then he could actually be able to take that one. And, you know, I don't know how well he plays, so I could just be mistaken here. But he might. I think out of all the teams, he's going to be the true underdog there. 2,000 blocks succeeded, 5 deaths. How many kills has he inflicted? 18. So Mighty Blow might actually work out for him. Still going to be a dangerous team, though. I still wouldn't want to play him, but I mean, wow. A little bit more help here. So these are the 6 teams that did not get the invite, or actually didn't accept the invite yet. These are the 10 teams that have accepted it. We're going to begin this almost straight away. 1 game per week, 16 team tournament, single eliminations, all vying for the glory of being the champion of the Season 1 Champions Cup. Not only that, they're going to get some CNs as well as a fan favorite skill that's, I believe, is going to be randomly given to one of the guys there. Hopefully not to anyone that's going to retire soon. that would suck. It's not like a huge deal. I think really you're just playing for, I think you're just playing for pride at this point. So as you can see there, Champions Ladder is going to be over. Champions Ladder 2 did just start up. So if you guys haven't been playing yet, go ahead and play in the Champions Ladder. And you know, 5 concessions per coach. Better watch out for that. If you have more than that, then we will be laying the ban hammer on you guys. That's right, I'm watching you guys. I'm watching. We got your names. We got your email addresses too. Alright, we aren't afraid to email you and say, you just got banned, fool. Champions Cup will be starting up pretty soon. Thanks for joining me here. We will be doing the replays here on my channel, the Twitch channel. And as well, you know what? Give a shout out to Cyanide, Focus Home Entertainment as well. Thank you guys for throwing this for the players here of Blood Bowl. Definitely a big one here. So this is the VG Pierce. You can join me on YouTube as well. Loads of Blood Bowl videos. Been doing it for 3 years. And I have been having loads of fun ever since. So there you go. Thank you very much. And I will see you at the first game.